Hey everyone, today we're going to go over our quarter rests, our eighth notes, our key signature, which is right at the beginning here. We know we have one sharp, which is on the F line, so every good boy does fine. So we know any note that's an F is going to be sharp. So if we have an F all the way up here, it'll be sharp. If we have an F down here, for example, that's also F sharp. So any F in the key of G is sharp, or on one of the black keys if you play the piano. Okay, so really quickly, we're going to identify the notes. We're going to point out the eighth notes of where we'll be clapping a little bit quicker or singing in whichever case we end up doing, which in this case will be both, and then we'll sing it. So let's try and get started. So we're going to start with every good boy does fine on the lines, and then in the space it spells face, so F-A-C-E. Okay, so let's do it. So we start on G, we have F sharp. I'm not going to write it in because we have that sharp right there. E, our drippy D looks like a teardrop falling off. We have F, G, E, F-A-C, every good boy, F-A, every good boy, A, good for G, A, we have a rest, every good, G, A, every good boy, F-A-C, B, two A's, G, back up to A, down to G, two F sharps. Again, I'm going to leave the sharps up to the key signature over in the beginning. E, F sharp, G, A, G, F sharp, and then we end on G. Now again, quick reminder, whenever we have a sharp on F and we only have one sharp right beforehand, we know that this is in the key of G. So whenever we look at G, we know that G is going to be our starting point of Do. Okay, so let's see if we can start putting in the solfege here. So we know we start on Do. T, La, Sol, then back up to La, F sharp is T, G is Do, we have A, which is Re, then B is Mi, C is Fa, Mi, Re, Mi, down to Re, Do, back up to Re, we rest, Do, Re, Mi, then Fa, Mi, and then we have two Re's in a row. We have Do, then Re, back down to Do, then we have two T's in a row, then we go down to La, back up to T, up to Do, and then we have Re, then Do, then T, and then Do. Got to write pretty small to make sure we all fit right underneath. Now the next part is we're going to be identifying the eighth notes, so we know where we're going to be a little bit quicker. So let's do that real quick. So we know 1, 2, 3, 4, no eighth notes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and beat 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then we have 1, 2, rest, 4, and 1, 2, and we have 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and again, seeing a pattern, 3, 4, and then we have 1, 2, 3, and a rest. Okay, so let's try to clap this out real quick. I'm going to clap it and say the solfege as we go through, and then we'll sing it. So let's start. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, and here we go. So do, ti, la, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do, re, rest, do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la, ti, do, ti, do. Okay, so now we're going to try to sing this on do. I'm going to go real slow and point these out as we go along, okay? So let's try it. So 1, 2, ready. Do, ti, la, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do, re. Do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la, ti, do, ti, do. How'd we do? Hopefully we did well. Next up, let's try to do the next exercise the exact same way we just did the third one. So let's start by identifying the notes. So we know we start on G, which is our do. Then we have A, G, F sharp, G, A, G, 2 A's, B, A, G, A, B, A, 2 B's, C, B, 2 B's, A, G, A, G, F sharp, and G. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is put in our solfege like we did last time. So we know we start on do, we have re, do, ti, do, re, do, 2 res, mi, re, do, up to re, mi, re, we have fa, oh sorry, mi, I said that wrong, mi, then fa, mi, re, do, up to re, do, ti, and on do. I'm going to point out the 8th notes here where we'll go a little bit quicker, and then we will clap out the rhythms as we say the solfege, and then we'll sing it. So we know the first measure is good. 1, 2, 3. Then we have 1 and 2 and 3. So let's point that out. 1 and 2 and 3. Then we have 1, 2, 3. That one's good. 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and 3 beats for the dotted half note. Okay, so now what I'm going to have us do is clap this out. So I will give us the beat, and then we'll try to say the solfege. So 1, 2, 3, ready, and go. So do, re, do, ti, do, re, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do, ti, do. Okay, so now we're going to try to put it all together, starting on do. So 1, 2, 3, ready, and we do. Hopefully we did well. Thank you for participating with me and singing along with me, and I will see you next time.